Hey everyone, it's Dr. Anthony Robinson here. Today, I wanted to sit down and chat with you about something we've all heard about, but might not fully understand: dissertations. You know, that big, scary word that's tossed around in universities? Let's break it down together. If you've been through grad school or you know someone who has, you've likely heard them talk about their dissertation, probably along with some sighs or nervous laughter. But what is a dissertation really? At its core, a dissertation is a substantial paper that doctoral students are required to complete as part of their studies. Think of it like the ultimate research project, but instead of just summarizing what others have found, you're making your own original contribution to the field of study. It's a chance for you to showcase everything you've learned, to challenge yourself, and to expand the horizons of your chosen field. Kind of cool, right? Now, I remember the first time I heard about dissertations. A friend of mine was deep into their research, and to be honest, they looked like they hadn't slept in days. I thought, whoa, what a monster of a project this is. But the more we talked, the more I realized that it was as much of a passion project as it was a requirement. So there's a formal structure to follow. Generally, you start with an introduction where you lay out what you've been aiming to achieve. This is followed by a literature review, which is essentially an overview of what's already out there on the topic. It's kind of like doing your homework. Then there's the methodology section where you explain how you went about your research. After that, you discuss your findings and finally wrap things up in your conclusion. But you know what's cool about it? It's genuinely your work. It's something you can look back on and say, I did that. I added something new to the world of knowledge. It's a rite of passage in academia, and while it's undoubtedly challenging, it's also incredibly rewarding. I mean, think about it. Most of us have faced challenges or tackled big projects at some point of our lives, right? Whether it's training for a marathon, starting your own business, or just navigating a particularly tough time in your life. And the dissertation is kind of like that. It's grueling, it tests you, but at the end you come out stronger, smarter, and with a real sense of accomplishment. Of course, there are some moments of self-doubt, moments when you think, can I really do this? Or what was I thinking? I've had friends share late night texts filled with frustrations or fears about not finding the right sources or having a clear direction. But I've also seen their faces light up when they discover something new or when the pieces finally start to fit together. The journey of writing a dissertation is in many ways like any other journey we embark upon. It has its ups and downs, but the destination, that feeling of having achieved something monumental, is what makes it all worthwhile. So if you are about to embark upon this journey, or if you're just curious about it, remember this: every dissertation starts with a single idea, a spark, and it's your passion, hard work, and dedication that turns that spark into a roaring flame. All right, that's it from me today. If you found this to be helpful or have any questions, drop a comment below. And if you know someone wrestling with their dissertation, maybe share this with them. A little encouragement goes a long way. Thanks again for hanging out, and I'll chat with you in the next one.